biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
We good? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the 710 To Slickville Show. I am your host, Jay Brown, a.k.a. Jay Slick, a.k.a. Mr. 710, and we are in these streets once again. Hey, we are joined once again by, y'all know Mailman Moby. He is in the place to be once again.
Yes, sir.
And a familiar face. The people in my family know who he is, but if you're not in my family, if you've seen the show a couple times, you know left-hand rookie, Julian Brown, my little brother. What's cracking?
What's going on, bro?
Left hand. Left hand.
See, I just told y'all.
That's Mailman.
Oh, that's Mailman?
No, that ain't me. That ain't me. I checked mine. It's so wrong.
So,
That's dead wrong, ain't it?
how y'all doing out here in these streets? Y'all good?
Yeah, man. Just happy to be here, man.
All right. So, look, before we get started, I just want to take a minute to dedicate this show to my grandmother who passed on Friday night, early Saturday morning. It's been kind of rough out here in these streets for the 710 Slickville family, but for everybody that has sent well wishes and everything like that, I do appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all and I love y'all. I appreciate everything that y'all, all the condolences and stuff like that. It's been rough out here in these streets for us, but everything kind of works out, because I don't think I would have been able to do this show today if my brother hadn't been here, and that's been a godsend, because he came down to Hot Springs when I left out on Friday, and then we drove back and got a chance to talk and get a whole bunch of stuff off our chest and stuff like that. So that helped. That definitely helped. And so, like I said, had he not been here, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this show today, even though it's the 1 year anniversary of the 710 Slickville Show. We started this thing a year ago, and I asked everybody just to be patient with me. Be patient and stick with me, and we was gonna bring you some good shows and some good guests and stuff like that. And I'm trying to fulfill that promise.
Yes,
and
sir.
so I'm hoping that I've made you all proud to this up to this point. And hey, just keep sticking with me, because we not stopping. We not stopping with this. We're gonna keep taking this thing bigger and bigger and better as this thing goes on. But look, I want to tell you this. If you have not shared this feed, go ahead and share this feed. Share it. Go ahead and hit your likes, hit your shares, hit your comments, so we get the comments going on. I've already introduced the co-host. I want to introduce my special guest that we having on today. We got Miss Johnny Blaze in the place to be.
All right.
What's going on? Come on up here and have a seat now. There we go.
Get on in here.
Yeah. What is going on? How you doing it today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. Look, everybody, this chat room is thick up in here already. And so, let me make sure we can see, so that they can see you too.
Put this up here, bro.
I don't know if they might not necessarily believe that you was up in here. Yeah, I didn't even know at one point. Nope, that ain't gonna work. But look, what's going on in these streets? Go ahead and just put it on you. Just be selfish and put it on you.
Could my people come in?
Yeah, they right there. They good. I told them that, but they had the boo-boo.
No, they did not.
Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame.
That's who funny.
It's all good. It's definitely all good. Hey, shout out to everybody that's already in the chat room. Like I said, if you hadn't shared this feed, go ahead and share this feed already. I am so happy to have Johnny in here this evening. I wasn't 100% sure that it was going to happen, but everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad that it did. But look, we are in this thing. We are up in this thing. And look, they already going crazy in the Facebook chat room. You will have questions.
It's so crazy. I'm like the most talked about all this negative stuff, but I'm like the most.
We gonna change that today.
I'm the most loved though.
We gonna change that.
I'm the most requested, so thank you.
Yeah, we definitely gonna change that. Like everybody that I've said that Well, actually, I hadn't. I've been keeping it a secret. But when
It's also a secret for me today. I just
Yeah.
found out today. Like, I had a lot of work going on, and I just found today.
She did,
And I'm
say-
here.
She came through for.
I'm thankful.
through.
I'm glad that you did come through because she did say that you did have a busy schedule and everything, and we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the bad woman and everything, and that's I'm just happy. What's going on? All the Johnny Blaze fans right there. Look, yeah, we're gonna change that. All that stuff that everybody been talking about. But look, the name on Instagram, Jazpal Von Krishna. Help us out with that. How you say that for real?
Japal Von Krishna.
Okay, Japal Von Krishna. So that's
Wow.
about 6 words in
That's
one.
my real name.
This is real. Wait, what part of all of
The
it?
whole thing.
So I did see that you was German and black.
Yeah.
I was just
Air
about to
Force
ask that.
kid.
Okay. Look, you don't want to say Army kid because then that's offensive.
Oh,
Army
yeah,
kid,
They
yeah.
always like, well, what kind of brat are you? I'm like, Air Force.
Yeah, that's offensive. If they Air Force and you call them Army.
Army.
Shout out to the Armed Forces, but yeah, if you call them Army, like
They don't like that.
they be like, nah,
No.
man, they say Army people dumb, and Air Force was the smart people. That's what they.
Dirty.
That's what they say.
Damn, that's dirty.
That's what they say. Was your
Dirty.
say your apostles in the military?
My grandfather
your
was
grandfather?
in the Air Force.
Oh, okay, and then so you are one of 8, correct?
One of 7.
7.
One passed away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Should we
wow,
going
that's
through that
rare.
right now?
Well, it's when I was a kid. It's younger, but yeah. I mean, it's every time, I always include him in, so.
Yeah.
So are you the baby?
I am the oldest.
The oldest. Dang. Look, you the
My parents
oldest.
are separated, so.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that they getting it in.
Yeah, 7, but 7 kids, that's rare though. That's like, I mean, nowadays.
6, not 7. Well, 7 because my brother passed at 7, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I don't
rare.
say stepbrothers. It's like so weird to say like stepbrother and stepmom.
Oh,
Things like
okay.
they don't
I
count.
just be like mom. No, I just say brother. Like
Yeah.
they count. So to me, it's just like, oh, that's my brother. That's my sister.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they all count.
Yeah, they have to count. It's like, that's what it is.
Cause you don't want to be like if you call somebody like, hey, you know what? This
That's
is
my
my stepmom.
stepsister, like,
That's my
what?
stepmom. That's like a half mom. That's
Yeah.
like mom, a diet mom.
It's like,
At least say second.
Do you like
it's my
'em?
second mom because of situations. But I guess people just say.
Yeah, that's like a diet mom. That's like a low calorie mom right there. I don't really care. But yeah. So was singing always your thing?
Singing has always been my thing. My videographer is here, but I can't get offline to help you, honey. I know you seem alive, but I'm in an interview. So, sorry. I've been singing since I was 6, and I just, I used to beat on the piano. And my grandma used to pop me and be like, don't touch it. So when she go to work, I'm like, I'm going to touch it. And I ended up learning the Fairlease and then realizing I had a little note and I just kind of put it together and then started doing guitar, bass guitar, electric, violin, anything I touched that had a sound. And it sounded good.
So was this something you just picked up by ear, or?
Yeah, like I would hear things like we grew up poor, so my mom got me a keyboard that was like $14. It was a little cheap one that you barely could, but you know the notes, so I couldn't read the music. And she brought me these cassette tapes, and I used to put it in my radio. It was all of like Beethoven, Mozart, Wolfgang, like all of the people that like classical. So I would hear it, and I'm like, oh, that sounds dope. Let me go ahead and try to do this. And, oh, it sounds like that. And, oh, let me do it for my mom and show her. And it just went from there. And I just stuck with it, and it got better and better as I got older.
The chat room already talking about, hey, Johnny, a girl I went to high school, not high school with, but grade school with, back in like the 3rd grade, is in here, and she said, hey, all the way from Chicago and whatnot. That's dope. That's dope, because I will say I was not blessed with any musical talents, and I'm almost.
You blessed with radio?
Oh, well, I do a lot of talking. I do a lot of talking, but as far as like just having musical talents, like I did want to play the piano, but I already knew that if I was able to play the piano, it would be used for evil purposes.
Oh. Why? What should be an evil purpose?
He gonna lure her.
Yeah.
He gonna lure her.
Oh,
You gonna lure him?
I'm gonna serenade him right quick.
Serenade.
You be like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, come on, sit on my piano so I can play this tune, and you go ahead and sing.
So that's how you would finesse them?
That would have been the move. That would have been the move.
You
But
gotta find some way.
I didn't have musical skills. I was just blessed with some jokes. I had jokes.
Yeah,
I had jokes and a little bit of personality, so that worked. And they gave me a little bit of height, so that worked.
Yeah.
I could live with that. But so at 6, when you was playing at 6 and you found out that you were able to sing, did your parents put you like in all like the little talent shows?
No, they didn't need to. I put myself.
Oh.
And I would tell them, hey, I have a talent show on August 15th. You're coming.
You just knew
My
you had
parents.
it, did you?
Yeah, like I just knew, and I won every time. In my high school, like, yearbook, they put me as the best singer and most likely to put something, like do something with her music and stuff. So it's always been like my niche. Doing Apollo, got booed because they thought I was a adult, and I was, when you're young, we're different from growing up from back in the day how we look.
Right.
So I was kind of a thicker.
Shit.
Like,
oh, she is.
before I could even sing, they was booing, and they had to come out, which they never did before. I'll never forget it. They were like, this is a child, and they clapped. They was like, just because she, my grandmother dolled me up in like the best dress ever, spent all this money, and it was like I didn't go, so I went back, and they, announced me, and I got 3rd place.
Oh, okay.
So I did American Idol. I did Apollo.
Motivation.
It was just like a lot of things that I never would have thought happened. Like, oh shit, I just got booed on Apollo. Oh, I won 3rd place. Okay, and I'm a kid. All
Who
right.
is this grown ass? That's what they said at first.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to hustle a little bit, but that's what's up.
It motivated you though, so
So when you, I'm not gonna ask about when you get. Did that didn't deter you though at all, right?
Nothing
You just
deters me.
kept on pushing. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
nothing really. It's just life.
You remember what?
Happened, and you just deal with it.
You remember what song you sang?
Yeah, I do. Listen, by Beyonce. It was
Oh.
when Dreamgirls came out.
listen.
Oh, look, you could have did that whole
Oh, now I'll kill it you know what I mean? Like, but it's like I was a kid and I knew I could sing, and they didn't give me a chance. So that it made me determined to come back and be like, all right, let me dim down. Already being a kid and looking fully developed, let me look like a kid. And I went and looked like a kid and sung, and they put me in 3rd place.
That's what's
I was
up.
happy. My grandma was like, "That's what I'm talking about. She gonna play somewhere. She gonna play somewhere."
So the people that
17 hours I stayed in the line.
oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
On
real
Harlem,
determination.
And we did 24 hours, like a full day, in American Idol season 6 in Philly. At the arena, they always said, don't never go to the last city, because that's the city where they find all the funny people, like the people that really can't sing and stuff. And I went anyway, and they didn't pick me, and I turned around. The person that had this chicken suit on got a pass, and I'm like, oh, they weren't lying. Like, this must be the thing that they do, and they don't tell nobody unless you constantly go and you see this. And I was sad, so we stayed in line, but I don't say it's for no reason, because it kind of made me think, like, I really wanted it, so this must be my passion. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is like that.
Yeah, that's what's up. Look, I was I was thinking the people that came in 1st and 2nd, did they turn out to?
No, they were great. They were kids too.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like now, I mean,
I haven't seen them.
yeah, okay.
They didn't make it.
Oh, no, don't say that. Everybody
They still working on it. We're not taking shots, but it's all good.
Let's talk about this music. Dang
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That's okay. So we got a new single that just dropped.
Yes, I do.
Bad Woman.
Yes.
What made you come up with that name?
I got my heart broken.
Oh.
What?
And the things that man did to me is what I feel like a lot of females. I feel like a dude can go and have sex with 15 girls and be called a hero. A woman does it and it's bad. If he's a millionaire and he does it and he has all these women and he gets to control them and do it, why is it so bad for a woman to do it? So what I did is I thought of all these things that a woman couldn't do, or either like an alter ego, and I flipped it into a woman's perspective. It's everything that a man would say. I fuck him so good he don't wanna live. I fuck her so good she don't wanna live. No feelings involved, don't need to withdraw. It's easier to diss me than love me, oh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think of it, and that's why it's unisex, the song.
They do
that's
that
why
for
guys
real.
and women like it. Because it's an anthem for women, but dudes can really vibe to it and be like, oh shit, like this woman saying this slickness, like, and the dude did that to me. He did all these things, you know, we were in a relationship and he played me. And I took that and I switched it over to my style. Like, you know what? I'm just a bad woman. I do whatever I want, and that's what dudes do. So came like an alter ego. Oh, the alter ego thing involved is like a schoolgirl, but really you want to be a superhero. Or like her night job could be a dancer. That's her alter ego, but there's to pay to get her through college. Or if it's a mom that has all these kids and she really wish she could be an artist, you know, or something. Like, it's a bad woman. I do whatever I want. Like, I'm bossy. It's not about women or having multiples or whatever. It could be, that's where I stem from the heartbreak, because he was cheating and all these things. So I thought of all these scenarios of what a bad woman could be. And that's what happened. So
Somebody in the chat room, Payal said yes. I can't say it like she would have, because that's what she would have said. It's a man code. It's a man law violation for me to say it like
yes, it is a man law violation.
Is that where like most of your
Songs come from
motivation come from?
But I can make
relationships
it happy.
and stuff like that.
It could be happy, and it could be a heartbreak. It could be happy. It's just I like writing. It's always been my thing to like put words together, and I used to like really dislike getting writer's block. I used to hate it, but now I enjoy those moments when you're frustrated and you're trying to figure it out. And then when you figure it out, it's all worth it. Like it's totally worth it. And that's what happened with Bad Woman. I had writer's block, and my sis Yaya, she do music too. And she was like, "You gonna get it? Let's just find some beats." I was like, "Man, I can't find no beat." And I heard it. And in 15 minutes, I wrote it. In 15 minutes, I put it together. And then the next day, I recorded it in L.A.
Oh, that's what's up.
It actually got picked over all these records that I did. And I'm like, yo, all these records I've been sitting there. You want this one, Deb? She's like, yeah. I went with it.
I mean, how long is that usually? How long it usually takes? Like when you sit down and you put something together, get in there,
It's quick for me.
Okay.
It just comes like naturally. It's fun. It's like a little game to me, like what you put together and what you want to sound right, what don't sound right. If you crack here, right, that's not your level of tone. Because mind you, I hear by ear, so I don't know what I'm singing. You know what I mean? So
you go by what you already have, or or the beat.
Comes up, whatever happens.
Just
if I hear the beat, if it's a country song, whatever it is, it's whatever I write, whatever I feel. Do a concept and kind of go along with it.
That's what's up.
Well, look, while we talking about Bad Woman, let's go ahead and let's get that queued on up so we can hear it and get that played. I think the producer got it ready. Let's go ahead and play that Bad Woman
Produced by Cook and Source, written by moi.
There we go. We're gonna get that played. Let's go.
So good, don't wanna leave. No feelings involved, don't need to withdraw. It's easier to diss me than love me. It's what do I do what you do? I'm just a bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need the money. Don't wanna be no more. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm the one. I'm not the one. I'm scared for men to say I'm a bad woman. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just a bad woman. I switched it up on you, and you don't understand that. I didn't make a promise it could come back. What you doing, who you with, wasn't a part of the game. I told you from the start, I'm not the one. Bad woman. Yeah.
Once a good girl gone bad, she gone forever. My love wasn't made to stay forever. No. Once a good girl gone bad, she gone forever. My love wasn't made to stay forever. Yeah, yeah. I'm just a bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need I don't wanna feel it all. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm the one, but I'm not the one. It's better for me to say I'm a bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need the hurt. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm the one. I'm not the one. Just a bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need I don't wanna feel it all. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm one. I'm not the one.
All
right. I just lost
Johnny Blaze.
I just lost my train of thought too. Welcome to Johnny Blaze.
My soul right there.
And I am biased, so I am high. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
and
talking
still
about.
Singing. Yeah. No other drugs though. Just the marijuana.
That's
That's all I do.
Just
like,
put it out
real
there. Yeah,
talk.
just
I
that.
mean, I smoke and I sit in my studio session. I don't drink like that, like at all. You know, I've been through a lot in my life. You know, a recovering addict. You know, for 3 years, so I stick to my weed, I stay to myself, get in my studio, have my little candles going, and I just write. You know what I mean? And that's, you have to be as honest as long as it's not affecting nobody in a negative way. I feel like you just gotta be yourself. You know,
that gets you in your zone.
Yeah, like I stay to myself, man. I don't really do too much.
Hey,
I did enough back in the day. So.
Look, you ain't that. You're
I'm
not.
chilling.
Look, you ain't that old to
And
have a
then like
hole
you was
back
a
in the
senior
day.
citizen.
You
Nah,
still
I mean,
young.
like-
You got a hole back in the day.
Back in my day.
You gotta understand though, like I came into this just the entertainment business at a young age at 14, not by choice, but forced. You know what I mean? I've been, like I said, I've been through a lot.
Right.
So me being 27, that's what 15, 16 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
It's true.
takes a lot out of you, so you learn a lot, but you're still young. So what I mean by back in the day is probably like, wait, like you
You got a hole back in the day.
and I'm like, no, 14 for me was grown. You know what I mean? Like I was
Yeah.
doing grown stuff.
Wow.
You know, I had no business doing it, so I want to just teach people through music, like, you know, just be yourself and get one of my songs that you love a lot and vibe to it, and you'll be all right.
Song's hot.
Hey,
That's a
they
bad
going
woman.
crazy about the song in Facebook chat
I
and
got a lot of records. That's what I was telling about with, you know, my people.
yeah.
That I wanted to introduce because we have some records, you know, just to talk a little bit.
Yeah, let's introduce them real
Yeah.
quick. So
Really quick, I have to support. I feel like this, like anywhere I go, I always, you know, take a little 2 minutes, you know, or 3 minutes to introduce the people that I feel like have impacted my life and stuff.
Absolutely.
GT,
GT, yeah.
could y'all come up for like
GT, are you with me?
It's just, you know, I feel like, you know, we grinded together. Like, she been around me through my ups and downs. Actually, she was the one that was with me with Bad Woman. That's who she wrote also. I'm not supposed to say who it is. But I got a record with NBA Youngboy, and she helped me write it. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay. I'm
So
talking about that.
that's
Small
coming
up.
out. So she did a lot for me. So I just want to introduce.
Come on right up in
these
here.
lovely
Hi,
artists.
how you doing?
What's going on, Yaya?
That's
Slide in
Yaya,
so that
and
they
where's
can- so
GT?
that everybody can see what GT. Who is GT? What's going on?
She blocked
And
Step up
you
just a little
slide,
bit.
yeah,
See your face here.
slide up and
These
through
my
there.
sis, yeah.
Come around on this side.
Yeah.
All right,
Kinda getting the
that's what
camera
I'm
there.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I
So
gotta support the people that support me.
That's what's
So
up.
we're just going, you know, tell them a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
about
yeah,
your
you in
projects
here.
real
You
quick,
in
and then
here.
we're gonna get back to what you want to ask me and everything.
yeah, so tell us a little bit about you all.
Well, I am your next upcoming female artist. They call me Yaya Flawless, the Asian Barbie.
Okay.
Right now I'm working on my album, and as you know, Deborah is our manager. So we are about to drop an album in about the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna say 2 to 3 weeks. We got a project coming out, so make sure you keep a lookout on that. And nothing, we just been working, man. Just been in the studio recording and doing these interviews, filming, and just
Especially the
working.
filming with the Growing Up in Hip Hop Atlanta. Like, she's been filming with me too, so
Right.
Okay.
you definitely want to see me with that.
Yep, but we do have a lot of things in store. So you guys better keep a lookout on it.
So yeah, you sing, you rap, or
Listen to me, I
everything?
rap.
Okay.
I rap, but I be doing a little singing, but I mostly rap. So.
All right, she mostly rap and get tattoos. Yeah, 537 tattoos.
I
have one. It's all connected.
It's a long one. That's the easiest thing to say. Like, how many tattoos you got? Like one? One big one?
No, it's one plus.
Yeah, she got it. Sis, I didn't even know you. Oh, you know I'm about to roast you when we get home. Oh, you know you about to get it. I'm roasting right on live.
Get on. There we go. Is it TC?
TC.
TC, what's going on, man?
Boy, he like, now you know better.
Nah,
I call it Gambino.
TC Gambino.
TC Gambino in the house. What we got going on with you, man?
Man, a lot of music. You know, that's the passion. That's the the love. That's the what gets me going. You feel me? Other than love for my family, but yeah, music,
writing, producing, singing.
Yeah. A little bit of everything, reggae music, hip hop, R&B, pop music, Afro beats.
Okay.
I'm into a lot. I'm also into fashion as well, and I have my own record company too. It's called SKM, and it's also incorporated with my clothing line. Yeah, I got a lot going on, but music is I'm managing it all. I have a label with my brother, and so we're from Huntsville, Alabama, and my brother named Hot Rod.
Roll Tide. I had to say it, Barbie. I said it. Look, Roll Tide, ghetto Barbie. Roll Tide, bitch.
Huntsville, Alabama, and I've been doing a lot of work with Hot Rod SKM. That's my brother. You know what I mean?
Hot
Before the
Rod.
music, so we just doing this together. You know what I'm saying? And
Him and his brother really, like, sorry to cut him up, like, him and his brother really did a lot as far as for me, and then I introduced them to my sister. So we just been really working on a lot of projects. I'm coming out next Friday with another, hit, and then I did a feature with her. I did a feature with him and his brother. They have a label, so Deborah Annie works with me and her. So we just, anybody to show me love, I'm going to show them love. So that's really why I brought them up here, because, I kick it with them. But, yeah, they got a lot of things coming up. They're very talented.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
very
about.
talented. I'm the talker. They but when I tell you they so gifted, it's ridiculous, so.
How can they hear some of y'all music?
Tell them the Instagram, something.
Definitely could check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, all over. Just search up Yaya Flawless, and you could check my Instagram. My social media's out. They're all the same, Yaya_Flawless. So.
YA, is it YA?
Yes, it's YAYA_Flawless.
Okay, there we go. And
Instagram, Twitter, everything's the same. TC_Gambino, TC_GAMBINO. You can find my music on any digital platform you can think of. Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, Tidal, it's everywhere. It's TC like Gambino.
That's what I'm talking about. Cool. See, Mailman, you could, shoot. Mailman used to back in the young days.
Back in my young days.
Y'all gonna take my life.
Back in his young days, he used to.
I'm 37, so he right.
He used to harmonize back in the day.
Oh.
He had Express Mail. It was a CD called Express Mail back in the day. It's in the archive. It's in the archive. But yeah. Yo, well, I appreciate y'all and everything y'all doing, man.
Of course.
Thank you.
And we definitely gonna be on the lookout. Like these folks, they gonna. It's
what
TC
else y'all want to ask me up in here? Come
underscore.
on, y'all being on PG-13. What y'all really want to ask me now?
I don't do all that.
What's the T?
All that
to
pop,
be bad.
all that pop stuff. Like,
Yeah, you do.
all that.
He know.
Oh, he just snitched on. Look, we about to take. Look, today.
No.
Welcome to the Johnny
No,
Blaze.
I'm just joking.
With the radio station, I am your new host today, Johnny Blaze. We are about to interview this young man. State your name, please.
Hey man, it's Jay Brown, aka Mr. 710. What's cracking?
Ooh, okay. So how do you feel today, sir?
Hey, I'm good in these streets, but I'm still, I'm good considering all.
Yeah. So what type of women you like, man?
Hey, I'm married. I'm married.
Oh.
I'm married.
Well, shout out to his beautiful wife. Okay,
Yeah.
we got the loyals over here.
I can't do that. But hold on. But Johnny, but these two.
Oh man, What about these two? State your name, man.
I am Left Hand Rookie. Y'all can find me on Instagram. My name is Julian.
All right, and let me see the shirt. Yeah,
You see
yeah,
it? You
yeah.
see
And then
17.
who's this over here?
Mailman Moby.
Hey.
You can find me on Instagram. I'm out there.
Hey.
I'm out there.
And this is the end of the show. It's nice to talk to y'all. Peace.
But look, real quick. So, what kind of advice would you give young people that's seen your journey? I'm talking about from the start to now. Yeah.
What advice would I give them?
Yeah, because some of them, you know, there came a time where it's like, all right, I'm gonna do my thing on Instagram, and then I figure that's gonna be the way in order to.
And it's not.
And
you know what I mean? Everything that I've been through, I don't regret. I do it all over again, even the painful things. The only thing I can say with somebody, honestly, is the fact that you don't know what your life is gonna give you. So you have to just accept it. Even if it's bad, you accept it and know that God's gonna push you. So you use those things, and you don't bash yourself. You don't bend yourself and put yourself out of shape because something went bad and now you can't make it. You still go harder. I was homeless. I was, been on drugs. I've stripped. I've done things that I'm not proud of. I've aired people out. Just thought it was clout on Instagram. Everything you could think of, and it's just like it's not worth it at the end of the day. You know, you got to better yourself. So whatever you're going through in your life, and if you want to become this person or become something, a singer, a lawyer, whatever it is, do it to your best ability because only you can stop yourself, you know?
Bad. We got a call on the line. This is 710 of Slickville. We on with Johnny Blaze and TC _Gambino.
TC Gambino.
Yeah. And
we all
Flawless.
messing up, man.
But who we got on the
Smooth
line this
criminal.
evening?
Yo, what's good? This is James Worthy.
Hey, King.
What's up, mama?
How are you?
You said James Worthy?
Yeah, that's my producer. He produced the second song that Fetty Wap and me did that we're about to release soon.
Oh, snap. That's what's up. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Right there on the
Flu-
17
flu
Slickville
season.
shirt. Right there on the
Shout out to
shirt.
the hand sanitizer. Go ahead and dab that one time.
Trying to kill my brother.
West now.
Yeah, man, I just had to call up and show support, man. You know, Johnny is the homie, so always got to support you, dig?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I can't wait till we release our records, man. We got so many of them.
I'm waiting on you. Y'all changing the plan.
Look, I know. There's so many records we got. Like, how many records we got, James?
Man, we got 5, 6 records. don't
Yeah, just you by yourself, man. That's a lot. And hits, too.
we? I'm ready, man. We got some game changers. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
Billboard-type
We put in a lot of work for these past 2 years, man. It's been a journey. I appreciate you supporting me, too.
Of course.
Well, I mean, that's by default. You have no choice but to support me because I support you. I'm going to come to you during Kiki and Kneecap. So,
It's all good.
Kick
It's all
though.
good.
Kick though.
kick though.
Hey, for sure, James. Appreciate the call, man. And like I said, anybody else?
For sure, y'all be good.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate
thank
you, Jane.
Hey, if anybody else you had a question for Johnny Blaze, the phone number is 478-569-6474. So look, do you I was gonna ask you something about, is the end games only gonna be music, or do you have some more stuff going on the big screen past
I wanna
the
do
TV
movies.
shows and stuff?
Absolutely. I don't want to just stick to TV, reality TV. I love it. I love WeTV. They gave me my second chance to go back on TV. I definitely want to do movies. I think I'm very animated to go on TV, you know what I'm saying? So maybe we do big screens, you know what I'm saying? Just
Would you be looking more towards like a comedy or a musical, Dreamgirls type
comedies.
situation?
I would do something scary. I would love. You know what's been on my mind lately? My mom used to force us to watch Color Purple, right? And I hated it.
What,
right?
you don't like Color Purple?
No, I was a kid, mind you. When I got older, I understood the meaning. I was like 5, 6 years old.
Oh, yeah.
I understood the meaning once I started going through things and I seen the movie. I adore that movie. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
So if they ever remake that movie, I will lose the weight and everything just to play my favorite character in the world.
Which one?
Seeley's.
No, not Seeley.
Suge Avery?
Suge.
Dang on
Everybody
right.
want
Suge
to be
Avery.
Suge.
How she came in there, just that whole thing. Like, once I got older and I seen that part, how she could attract. She wasn't the most baddest girl in the world, but her voice had all of them on tilt, even if he was drunk.
Everybody loves
You
Suge
seen,
Avery.
and when she came in with that, Yeah, that joke go hard. Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're two of a kind. Oh, sister, I hope you got a whole lot of time. That joke, it go hard. I've been down the lonesome road, and I've seen a lot of suns going down. Oh, but trust me, no low life's gonna run me out of mine. Sister, you've been on my mind. That's my shit.
Man, that's the first time I heard that version of it.
Oh, I remade it.
Yeah,
and I actually
yeah,
posted it.
okay.
And I got like 500,000 views on that.
Oh,
like,
that's what's up.
I remade it my own version.
All right, so we got another call. 710. Who we got on the line?
What's up, my brother? This is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
What up, Sharon? It's Sharon from Sister to Sister Show. That's where I got my start at. What's going on? How you living tonight?
I'm chilling. I'm just calling to wish you a happy anniversary. I'm so doggone proud of you.
Hey, thank you so much. Like I said, this has been a whole lot. It's more than what I even thought it was gonna be. You know, when I first started by myself, and to be here right now with, you know, two of the guys that I hold dear to my heart, and then we got Johnny over here wrecking the shot right now.
I'm a new co-host.
I gotta put my arms down because I don't want people to see these chill bumps because they make me feel like I'm a little less than for a man right
You
now.
got chill bumps?
Like, I'm like, oh,
You got chill bumps?
a little bit.
That's going in the group chat.
Hey, I don't care.
Oh, definitely roasted him for about 3 days.
Hey, I don't care nothing about that. She out here representing.
Yeah, she representing though. She is. She doing her thing.
Well, I just wanted to wish you a happy anniversary. Instinct Radio is the dopest. I love my team. And keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Hey, appreciate it. Will do. Thank you again. Hey,
Jack, I love you.
Well, Jack not in here tonight, but I'm sure he heard you. But you know, Yannette, the Oracle, is on the board this evening. She out here doing her thing, and we definitely appreciate her for everything that she does.
I love you now.
All right, Sharon, I
Miss you
appreciate
guys.
you. Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Y'all take care.
Hey, look, so you know, Johnny, come. I've seen you know, a lot of your videos and stuff like that. I follow you on social media, and you know, we see what was portrayed on TV, and then we get you in person, and it's like it's night and day. It's night and day, and so moving forward, I know that's not something that you want to.
No, that's who I am on TV. Is who I am. It's just the better me now.
Oh, okay.
I'm more. I told you I'm more quiet, so people are just kind of like I'll go to Walmart, right? Like that's one of my favorite stores, and I'll go late at night thinking nobody in there, and I'm on aisle. What aisle is that? Like with the feminine products, right? I was getting something probably like
that aisle that
and
one.
a person,
That one.
this lady walked past. She was like, "What you doing in here?" I'm like, "What are you doing in here?" She's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "It's all right. I'm getting tampons."
You like some?
You feel me? Like I'm so normal. My friends will tell you I try to live the most normal, humblest life ever because I've been through a lot and I've done a lot where people sometimes judge me before they even could speak to me. Mm-hmm. I've had a lot of people tell me they're sorry for judging me. They don't even know me, but it's TV.
Right.
People don't understand what I've been through, when at that time that happened when I was filming, what I was going through. My boyfriend either passing away at that time, the first time going on TV, me recovering and being a sober Johnny Blaze, being a sober Chappelle. I'm different now, so I'm just chilling. And I'm in a new city. I moved from Houston. I don't have I don't want nothing bad in a new city. I just want to be cool, and just win.
Gotcha. Well, you're definitely doing that right now. 710, who we got on the line? This blowing up this evening. What we got going on? Who is this?
You got
He hit a side button.
that sound like my uncle.
You got them.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said, "My bad. I thought it was you, Prince.
He had lost
what you did, boy.
He had lost it for you. Oh shit!
Because I was dead ass looking at you like,
What you doing over
I know
there?
who did it.
Hey, go ahead and call back 478-569-6474.
My
We are
mama
with.
ain't call up in here like, did you eat? Come on, man. You got all the numbers in the world to call me. You gonna call on the radio station.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, did they make you eat or did you eat?
Are they feeding you, girl?
They feeding you.
We gonna we can crack some of this
I could crack a water bottle.
sparkling grape. 710. Who we got on the line?
Hang up on her.
Yeah.
All right, 710. Who we got on the line right now?
This is your cousin Mary from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What's going on, man?
What's up, Paula? No, that's what's going on?
How you living in these streets?
Look at the comment.
Doing okay. I was calling to tell you congratulations
Idiots, they got me cracking up.
year on the radio.
I gotta tag y'all. Y'all put your hands together.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh yeah. Not even listening.
Thank you.
I'm a lot of my auntie looking at.
Don't you do that.
Don't do that. Cut that out.
He was about to straight line.
You're doing a wonderful thing.
I don't think she got the internet.
How fitting
That's what she do.
this is
He was about to
that
straight
you're
line.
on for 1 year, and this is the Black History Month.
Yes, ma'am. You know what? I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for listening, cause it's dope. I appreciate all your support.
Yeah, and you know what? Your radio station, where you are, is reaching out to the younger generation, and the millennials, they are listening to you, and they are saying the buck stops here.
Uh-oh.
Because you are bringing it to them, and they understand what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I just want to tell you to keep on doing what you're doing, because it's a PMA. It's a positive mental attitude. And I appreciate and I love you.
Hey, I love you too, and I'm gonna see you in July, okay?
Okay, bud.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, Paula.
I love you, and I thank you for calling.
Get off.
Okay, thank you, Julian, for being down there for the support too.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
yes,
no,
ma'am.
you already know.
Get away from my bell.
All right, baby, love you,
I
bye.
love you too.
I'm done with y'all.
I don't even know what that means.
That's the
I just like banging it. It's funny.
That's the savage button, right?
That's when something
Savage bet.
something just went
no,
just
take
went
that back.
sideways.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to pull you.
Hey, Robert, you better not.
Trying to hit the savage button on mine.
Auntie, man.
Yeah. See out here giving you all
This
these
is the
props and
most
whatnot.
lit station right now, man. Damn.
He about to hit the auntie with the side.
Hey, she gonna call back.
Yeah.
She gonna reread that line and be like, "That young lady right there is rude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Savaged me.
Yeah, she is.
Like, look, I don't want no beef. I don't want
She
no
good
smoke.
people.
I don't want
Yeah,
no smoke.
she's straight. She's straight.
She didn't mean it.
I don't want no smoke.
So, do you miss the times where you like when you were just not
I
famous?
was never not normal.
I'm talking about like famous, like being noticeable or something like that. Like
As a kid, it started. It was either I was known in school for the one that they bullied, and she could sing. I was always popular in something, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I never really had that moment to really just be like, I'm not famous. I don't know what famous is because I always was noticed. Does that make sense?
I would.
Like, I don't know
I understand,
the level of it.
but I
I
feel
don't
like
look
this
at it
would be
like
a little. It would be different. Like just like nobody would come and talk to me in Kroger right now.
No,
Like, but people would come up. Like when I went to go get this sparkling grape because he don't drink, and we was gonna
Why
celebrate.
you point out just?
Because he don't.
Facts.
He don't.
All facts.
Sprite. Like he might not have. He might not have this because he got this little wrapper on the top.
Yeah, I probably won't have that. I'm good.
But it's
But I know
non-alcoholic.
what
It's
you
not
mean.
alcoholic?
I know what
Non-alcoholic,
you're
yeah,
saying.
okay.
Like I think it started like when I was dancing when I was 18,
Mm-hmm.
and then got famous. You know how they're saying like famous dancer like Mariah Michelle. I became that. Like it was like the it girl that everybody wanted the videos or something.
Yeah.
So I started noticing people,
That's what it was.
people
Yeah.
would walk up to me and
why.
say stuff, and I'm just like, but I've always had that thing where people
Why you look down on?
no, because I just noticed that happens a lot.
I'm just messing with you.
I'll
I'm
crop that
sorry.
out in the picture.
Just messing
Thanks.
with you.
I was eating taco shrimp,
I-
and they was so good. It was at Taco Bar on Marietta. It was so
okay.
good.
You up in Marietta?
Plug.
Yeah, man, it's
Hanging out
really
in
good.
there.
They're so
My
dope.
time.
But anyway,
Shameless plug.
So I started getting noticed around there, and I really didn't even notice it then because I don't be looking into like how big of a famous am I. Like I don't know. Like to me, I be feeling normal. Like, oh my god, you're my favorite celeb, and I'm like, who are you talking about? Me? Like they're like, yeah, you. I'm like, oh okay. I just go with the flow. I'm like a hippie to that. Like,
I mean,
it's like people
It
walk
don't
up
really
to
bother
you,
you?
just say, hey, like you know what I mean? Like I don't kind of take it to a big head.
I mean,
I try
I
not
understand.
You just like
Unless I need
just
to
roll
flex.
with
You
it.
know how some people do. Like, I don't even do that. Like, it's kind of laid back. Maybe because I'm what people know me as. Or, yeah. We're just going to keep that there. All right.
The chat room said that it looks like you are making my little brother nervous right now.
Who said that?
Savagery?
Yes,
Like that.
Why
Boy,
you
if you don't
They
stop.
talking about you?
You talking about me?
Yeah, this,
He got
this
the
is
arm
my-
length?
this
What
is
y'all
my-
be saying? I can't see him while I'm talking.
He got the
Yeah.
arm length. He got the
No,
arm
I'm about
length.
to
He
look at
got the arm length.
I'm about to put the bunny ears on you. It's over for you now.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah,
got
this
the
is-
arm.
this is my-
Oh,
this
don't
is
put
my
the
real-
arm.
No,
Oh,
not
the
the
bunny
bunny
ears
ears.
on the
He
dude.
about to
Nah,
hit
can't
you with
do
the
that.
real filter.
The bunny ears on the dude.
Nah.
No, you can't
That's
do
a man
that.
law violation right there.
Hit you with the real filter. That's what I'm talking about. That is hilarious. That is
It ain't
hilarious.
sure.
Yeah, Twan just
You
tried
probably
you
have
right
to
there.
refresh it.
Yeah, get a little nervous. But yeah,
Shut
look,
up, punk.
I just and the reason why I asked you that, 'cause
Sucker.
when I lived in South Korea for a little while, I had random Koreans come up to me and just take pictures and want to take pictures with me and stuff like that.
There
And
could
that
be
was
multiple reasons why.
different.
They thought he was Shamar Moore.
That was different.
That
Shut
it
up.
was, could be one of those.
One of them light skinned dudes.
Somebody, but you know what Tyra said that she said when Tyra Banks, she said when she went somewhere, you know, they looked at her like black was just the ultimate thing, like a goddess there. Like they loved her there. Like I forgot what country, and she was just like, they treated me so good.
Yeah.
So some people, you gotta understand, like we have TVs, they might have never, they probably don't know what a TV even look like in some of these countries. So
And they thought I was.
they might think we
They called me everything from Shaq to Obama.
somewhere out there.
That's close.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they called me everything from Shaq to Obama. So
Yeah,
it
they
ain't,
were
it ain't no telling. Like,
Ooh, 44th
yeah.
Days of our
president.
lives.
yeah. Shout out to Happy President's Day to
Yeah.
Obama.
Yo, why did they take
Aw,
out?
that-
Why did they? I ain't even gonna say it. Let me
Yeah.
go fast forward. Let's just go to the.
I mean, you can go ahead.
Hey, savagery hit it.
No, it's no savagery. Just him alone is savagery. It's just
Oh.
when people. You gotta think about it. All that stuff you're doing in the world, and for people to really just disrespect you that bad, you gotta look at yourself and be like. And that's what happened with me. Like I had to look at myself. Like, why do people say these things? Because I'm putting it out there. You don't have to be that savage type of president like that. You feel me? Where people are disrespecting you as a president, saying, "Oh, happy 44th." You know, like skip you.
We're not even gonna advance this
Yeah,
one.
like you go 44, 46, like that's disrespectful.
That's cold.
Pretty
I
much.
just,
Cold-blooded.
me as a if I was in that position, I would really have to check myself and start fixing things. Like it's just, I don't know.
But he's so rich, he don't care about it.
yeah, I don't
yeah.
really want to say nothing out the way. About
It's-
it.
That's why he
Yeah,
say
it's
what
all-
he say,
it's
because he
all
got
good.
money. He been doing it all his
Mr.
life.
Trump, man.
Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, we went a few months without bringing him up, but it was
We
just,
did. We
it
did.
just happened to fall on that day where
And
it was
that's
like,
what
hey,
he loves to be brought up.
yeah,
every
we
time.
can't do that. We can't do that at all. Well, is there a tour in store
I'm
coming
thinking
soon?
fall. Dev's thinking summer. So we're gonna, I got a lot of work to do. But not everybody knows me as a musician yet.
Hey, well, I mean, they know you, and it's an intrigue that surrounds you and what you have going on for a variety of reasons, and we're all cognizant. But at the same time, it's like, people want to see, hey, she got a single going out, and they know that's the thing. Like, you sit behind the piano, and they've seen you play, and they've heard you sing, and they're like, "Damn, this woman has talent." Mm-hmm. And then they was like, but then they still had that other stuff, those other thoughts.
Yeah.
But it's like she has so much talent.
And that's what I care, right? But it's like it's gonna get better over time. Mm-hmm. It could always be she could sing, but long as she could sing first, and I'm buying her album first. I'm going to a concert. She crazy, but like to see her wild out at this concert, right on this piano. That's my jam. I'm gonna go. As long as I got that, 20 years from now, that's my hit from her album. And I'm satisfied. I'm really not here to please nobody. I've been there, done that.
So do you feel like you are rebranding yourself?
Yes.
What do you want people to know or see?
I don't want them to see anything.
Well,
no.
The fact of what they've seen on TV, which I follow you on social media too. Mm-hmm. To hear you sing is amazing. Oh, to be around you is a savage. You're not what I expected. Because I'm gonna tell you why it was savage.
Because what they said on that comment, and then the way you looked at me, and I could see you.
I ain't worry about you. You're just a female. You put your pants on like every other female.
We just wear drawers and everything. It's the same old thing.
I don't even. Never mind.
Never mind. That totally went left savage.
Don't think you got none.
All right, let's go. Go ahead. Serious, man.
Curveball.
Size 8. You got me messed up. I wear drawers.
Not currently. With your brand now, how do you feel it's changed going forward and what you're putting out there as far as your music and all the other things that you're trying to pursue?
Everything. My image as far as just my character, my personality, my weight loss. You know, I was 215 at one point. I'm 170. Thank you, God. And I'm still losing weight, and that came from depression. So it's just, I also posted that on because I have a big following, showing people how to lose weight. If you do want surgery, do it the right way. Like just showing people things that maybe they might need help in. So that helped me a lot. Here and there, I might go to church. I need to go more. But those little things that I'm putting in my life and changing boxing classes and telling people about my story, what I've been through and how I've changed, I feel like I could help a lot of people in the world with my music. So it's definitely a big change for me. Not always blowing up on things and not always going off and letting people get to me. So I just kind of let it ride out. What happened?
There was a comment in the thing that said college graduate asked question.
Who is on you?
I don't know.
It's one of my
Twine.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I didn't get that one yet.
Yeah, Twine is up. I don't know why he going at my brother, man. But I don't understand.
And he made sure he read the savagery.
They
like it.
No, they've been out here. You know, they all been out here talking about how much they love the singing and they love everything. But yeah, Twine been on my brother all this whole show. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But it's just been, it's hilarious.
My friend said you need to go to church every damn day.
Is that rough out there?
Is it that bad?
Hey, Cartier, when I see you, it's on site. I promise you, on site.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's been that bad.
Ugly ass. He said you wrong. I'm about to block you. You play too much.
Hey, everybody out there, everybody in there hating, go ahead and block them. Have a block party.
No, it's my, you know how I'm a friend. They know you're on live and they know you're going to read their comment. You petty, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, look. Well, you know what? I kind of want to hear that song again, but I'm going to hold on to it right before we get you on up out of here. We're going to play it when we get you on up out of here because I know you got stuff going on. But
just a little bit of sleep that I'm lacking.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a little bit?
Hey, man, I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Wow, I ain't worried about that.
I be in overdrive, but sometimes when my body tell me stop, I got to stop.
Hey, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, because it gets up on you. Like I recently wasn't feeling well. And I was like, oh, no.
Flu?
You must have been hanging around with Yaya.
Nosebleed. The heat. I'm an asthmatic. It's no.
She was sneezing on
folks. They trying to say you trying to get me sick, Yaya.
Yaya hit her with that swine flu.
Yaya had that big sneeze.
That help. Yeah. She got the help one. It seems like I want to give you. Oh man.
So Lil Rel 540 want to know if your booty is real and how she keep it up.
Straightforward. Just go straight
No,
forward.
but you know what? I be talking about this on my page, like about surgeries and stuff. Like nothing on my body is real. I've stated this many times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've said this all the time. It's just I don't want to give people bad doctors. I want them to go to the right place. I'm not about to send you to an apartment with somebody that is about to shoot you in your butt. Like,
Right.
you know,
Don't nobody want that silicone.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the right. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the right place to go, and this is your recovery time. Like, I don't have time for that because that falls back on me. So, yeah. To answer your question, no, it's not.
Lil Rel. Hey man.
What's the question?
No. I was getting ready to answer for you. Nah, but hey man, I was just saying, as a dude, keep following. Anyway, keep following her page. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. So what's the name of the next song that we got coming out? Is that something that you can tell us? Or
we're still debating now as we speak. We're trying to figure out.
So what's the choosing process? How does that work?
Whatever feels right.
You have a list. You say you have a
list.
gang of songs already.
Songs, and we just sit there and we rotate them. Artists from Black Youngster, Fetty Wap, Cherish, the NBA song, Elephant Man, Soulja Boy, TK Kravitz. It's a couple of people. I got a couple of things in work. Molly Brazy, just a couple of things going on.
That's what's up. All right, well, look, we're going to go ahead and let Johnny get on up out of here. We're going to listen to this song, Bad Woman, one more time before we get to the second part of the show. Hey, y'all, don't go anywhere. And if you haven't shared this feed already, go ahead and share it if you're in the Facebook chat. We're about to get on up out of here. Hey, look.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys. And also my Instagram is, just type in JZA and it will pop up.
Yeah, because it's too long to spell.
It's so funny. My full name is Japel Von Krishna Jackson.
2/3 of the alphabet.
Terrible. That's the whole thing.
Well, look.
All 26 letters.
3 minutes. We coming right back. 3 minutes. It's about right. That's about right. We just.
Zima said she love you, Johnny.
She said she like. Hey, take it.
So good, don't wanna leave. No feelings involved, don't need to withdraw. It's easier to diss me than lift me. It's what do I do what to do? I'm just a bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need the money. I don't wanna be no. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm the one. I'm not the one. I'm scared for men to say I'm a bad woman. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just a bad woman. I switched it up for you, and you don't understand that. I didn't make a promise it could come back. What you doing, who you with, wasn't a part of the game. I told you from the start, I'm not the one. I'm so bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need no one. Don't wanna be alone. I'm just a bad woman. Say I'm the one. I'm not the one. Get up on me to say. so good, don't wanna leave. No feelings involved, don't need to withdraw. It's easier to diss me than lift me. 'Cause what do I do what you do? I'm just a bad woman, do whatever I want. I don't need the don't wanna be normal. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm the one, I'm not the one. Get it from me to say I'm a bad woman. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just a bad woman. I switch it up for you, and you don't understand that. I didn't make a promise, cause girls turn back. What you doing, who you with, wasn't a part of the game. I told you from the start, I'm not the one. I'm so bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need no one. Don't wanna be alone. I'm just a bad woman. Say I'm the one. I'm not the one. Get it from me to say. I'm just a bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need the don't wanna be normal. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm the one, I'm not the one. Get it from me to say I'm a bad woman. Do whatever I want. I don't need the don't wanna be normal. I'm just a bad woman. You say I'm the one, I'm not the one. Get it from me to say I'm a bad woman. I'm just a bad woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
Yo, 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 and we are back. And we want to thank Johnny Blaze for coming through. She was so.
One of them her phone.
No, that one, not that one. Not that one. What's this right here?
Is this one?
That's yours? And it's yours? And it's yours?
Yeah.
You got three?
I got three.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, she got it then.
She got it. I got three.
Yeah.
I got 3
Popular.
phone.
One for the plug, one for the...
Don't know.
And one for the... Yeah. But look, yeah, we back up in this thing, man. With special thanks to Johnny Blaze for coming through. Dope interview. And like I said, y'all can follow it on Instagram and whatnot at JZ, the rest of the alphabet.
Search.
And hashtag Johnny Blaze, and you'll find it. Yeah, you'll just find it. Don't worry about that. Let's get that off my screen. Yeah, there we go.
What?
I don't even know what that was, to be honest with you. But anyway, hey man, that was dope, man. I'm lit right now.
Yeah, man. That was good, man.
This is what I needed in my life. This is exactly why I came to do the show. I needed these good vibes. Definitely these good vibes. So look, what we got in the mailbag? What we got? Oh, hold on, man. I meant to crack this bottle real quick, but while we doing that, yeah, this non-alcoholic. Well, we got anything in the mailbag?
Man, I didn't have anything, man.
We had some topics that we was gonna talk about. What was that? I forgot. I had a lot going on in these streets.
Yeah, I didn't bother you. I knew you had stuff going on, so I didn't even. I just figured we'd play it by ear.
Hey, you know what? I ain't worried about that. What we wanted to do was, I wanted to take a little bit of this time to kind of relive some of the moments that we had on this show. And you know, we had a whole bunch. We talked about a whole bunch of things, from man law violations to to real estate buying. I actually learned some sign language when I had the interview with Kristen Coy. We learned about home buying, which bought a home since I've been doing this show, and a lot of that situation, that whole thing was crazy. When I talk about crazy, it was crazy in the worst way.
That's something. Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a minute and relive some of these moments that we had on the show and kind of talk about those. We got about 10 clips, 10 of our favorite moments from the
10
show,
clips?
man.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to go through and talk about that while we get our little swig on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what we got first on the scene? Okay, so let me ask you this. How much change can you get back from the collection plate?
How much change?
What if you, all right, so you brought your last 20, but you only wanted to put $5 in there. So you just be like, nah, I ain't gonna
you can't say
ain't gonna
no.
tie it today.
You either, the first thing I would do, I would see if somebody next to me got change. And if they don't have change, then hey, you just have to ask for it.
Cause you'll see everybody writing checks around you, and you digging in your pocket. You like, dang,
I got 20.
I got this 20.
And I want to eat lunch this week too.
Shoot,
it's a tough decision, Jesus. I want to eat lunch, and you want this $5.
I mean, you did say only 10% now. Hey, so have y'all ever? And when you talking about getting changed from the y'all still ain't never done that?
Nah, man, I couldn't do it. Usually, man, whenever I go to church, I already know how much I'm gonna give.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, I would already have what I'm gonna give ready.
What about you, Joe? I'm trying to figure out what would be the conversation. What would be the conversation? Like, hey,
do you just give it all and then say, next week I'm not gonna give because I overgave?
You overgave.
I prepaid.
It's like income tax, dude.
This is 25%. I was only gonna do 10.
I prepaid.
Y'all got income tax in this church.
Yeah, I prepaid for next week and the week after. So y'all gonna be
go sit in the back pew.
But I think it depends too on like how it go at your church. So if you do the get up and walk around, because at my church everybody stand and you walk to the front of the church.
Right.
Now it's some that still do the old school basket going down
Pass
the
it
aisle.
down the aisle.
But when it's your turn, your aisle's turn to walk down the aisle, and you like. You just scoot back.
Let everybody be able through. Excuse me.
Y'all can go.
Go ahead, baby.
And everybody looking at you like, oh, you ain't got no money? Okay. So you ain't got no money?
You ain't gonna tie it.
So would you rather just make that lap or let everybody go?
I'll make that lap, man. Because even in some churches, they tell you. Yeah, because some churches, they tell you, even if you ain't got it, just come around and, you might get a blessing. Just put your hand out there.
He out here pump faking.
Yeah. You out here giving psychs.
Psych.
I was going to give a psych.
Air. It was donate.
Yeah, but
he know my heart.
You might just walk around there and you might get a blessing just for walking through.
That's hilarious. Hey, you know what? I think there has been a time when they passed the bucket down the aisle and I was just like, I grabbed it and then kind of like
act like you did something?
Yeah. But I ain't necessarily.
Yeah. No.
I mean, you got up and made a lap.
But what if it's an envelope? Like, we do envelopes.
Yeah, do envelope because you got to make
Don't
sure
put one in there with nothing in it, man. I already know where you were going.
Mailman writing on it.
Man, he must got paid a lot this week.
Lord, I'm sorry.
He been writing for 10 minutes. I'll put a letter in there and say, I owe you, and seal it up.
Next week.
The deacons come back looking at me.
Bless my soul anyway.
I wouldn't put my name on that one.
No, don't put your name on it. But put a letter in there. Jesus, you know what my heart is. Seal it up and put it in there.
I wanted to. I wanted to.
I was so bad. I did.
I had to get some gas to get here, Jesus. Like, it'll be all right.
Make a way.
it was either I was gonna have to push the car here or I was gonna tie it.
I did my best.
I think I show up. I just show up. What we got on the next scene?
People out there need to go to jail. USPS.
Whoa, hold on, man. Hold on, man.
USPS.
Hold on, man. That's what I do.
He a mailman for real.
That's what I do. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Well, yo, man. Make sure you bring my package on time, man. I lost thousands of dollars in the mail, man. I lost thousands of dollars in the mail, man. USPS needs to bring my package on time, man.
Look, if
Too many times I didn't see it say departed, and then it says updating, and then it doesn't pop up until day of, or I call and I'm like, hey, where's my package? And I lost $2-3 grand, man. I need my package on time, man.
The fence of the post office, if it's with Amazon, we don't deliver all the Amazon packages. Amazon have their own drivers. UPS deliver and FedEx. So look,
I can vouch for that. I deliver for Amazon sometimes.
There you go. So some of them packages don't show up. It's not because of USPS. He put us out there, man.
All the way out there.
He put the post office out there.
Did you have to work today?
No, President's Day.
Hey, folks is mad as hell.
Yeah. People out there checking. They looking for the income tax
Where's
too.
my check?
He looking for a package today.
Yeah. I got news for you. It's not there, partner. Not tonight.
He said you need to go to jail. Well, he was like, USPS. Oh, like, damn.
No. He did us wrong, man. We ain't the only one to deliver packages.
Hey, but that's funny though, because he didn't know and he just put it out there like, boom. Yeah, they need to go to jail.
Out of all professions.
Yeah, that was cold-blooded, man. We the most reliable source.
I'm still drinking. Hey, man, let's go ahead and toast to this one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they over here sipping without a toast. Sipping without a toast.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, toast
hey, y'all, this is non-alcoholic for y'all that know me.
Yeah, no. That's I'm not gonna say the name of it because I don't give out free advertising like Johnny did with that.
Man, they got a little kick to it though, man. That ain't regular grape juice.
Yeah, that's real grape. It's authentic grape. It's organic grape juice.
Yeah, it got like a little.
It's sparkling.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's what you taste.
That's what what the dancing is on my tongue.
Yeah, that's not the stuff that you get in church. It's
okay.
Not communion.
Yeah, but hey, that communion juice is foul, boy.
Moby be taking two.
Oh man, I couldn't drink it all. Man, when I found out, I used to buy that Welch's grape juice, man. Did you? It was fire though, and the crackers right too though. Look, them crackers right.
He going for the wrong reason.
I stopped doing it though, man.
I didn't bring Ritz.
No. They had a little.
He got vanilla wafers in church.
No, they had the square crackers, man. Them crackers fire, boy.
He be at home with some saltines. And some I'm about to tell this community.
I know it was the blood. Look, everybody laughing. Y'all know that song.
For me.
There you go. Don't think I'm the only one know that song.
Well, y'all a trip. Y'all a trip. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves in these things.
What else we got?
Oh yeah, what's the next video?
Yeah. That's when you catch your girl looking at some gray sweatpants. That's how people show up to court when they've been in a minor accident.
We're trying to get that parole.
Look. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Look. Go ahead. Go ahead. When you trying to do the real hard, but you dehydrated.
That's when the DJ mixing and you out there dancing and the other girl out twerking. And you trying to figure out what moves you got left. When you told your man to stop.
Hey, I remember when we was doing that part, man, and it was like it's a little warm in here right now, but hey, we was sweating. We was literally in tears. And
yeah.
Like I couldn't hardly breathe, man.
That whole scene was funny.
What'd you have for it though?
Oh, I had that for that Fantasia face, man. That's when your girl on the pier, you just keep asking for head. Another one.
Why, man? Why?
You out of commission, so
so that part might not work, but
did you get dinner work done today? Nope.
You see some of the faces that's in there right now.
Oh, that's pow.
Yeah. Hey man, look, when I saw that picture, of that lady in that full body cast, I think Tanea, my wife sent me this dance video, and it was these people doing it was this Brazilian waltz or tango or something like that. It was something real intimate. Like they was like connected, full body connected, like to the point where like their legs was like, oh, like listen, you can't do that dance. Like you only can do that dance with me. That's one of those dances that you saw your girl out there doing. She was like, well, you don't like to dance like that, so I got dance partners that I do that with. I sent her that picture.
That's what she gonna look like.
I sent her this picture. Yeah.
That ain't right.
Hey man,
you got to do what you got to do though.
Hey man, look, if that dance is happening, they might as well be,
Yeah.
You might as well be hitting it.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause there ain't no way you can feel meat when you that close.
Kazamba. What's that?
Kazamba. Yeah, she know the name of it.
That's the dance.
Yeah, that's the name of it. That's the name of the dance that'll get this.
What are the 5 fingers?
You trying to help?
Smack. Cold blooded.
I don't condone domestic abuse unless your girl is out there doing kazamba with somebody else. I'm just kidding. Please bring that bell to bowling.
Robert.
This the station's bell, man. I can't bring that. Hey, Nat, what we got? What's the next video? What we got on the scenes? Yeah.
Okay, I guess the thing that's popping in my head just because of everything that's happening in our nation. I'm not trying to get all deep, but keep your eyes up on Jesus. Look full in his glorious face, and the things of this world will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. That's all.
Hey! We thank you so much. We thank. Hey, when Latrice was on, man, like that was another one of those situations in which, live singing, man, does something to me, man. Yeah. Especially when it's a strong voice like that, and with her, I didn't know if she was gonna sing because just like Johnny, she get paid to do this stuff.
Yeah.
So she wasn't necessarily promoting the album or anything like that. She was just, I asked, but I was just like, I don't have no money. I can't pay you. I can't pay you for that, but and when she did that little bit for us, I was just like, dang.
Yeah, she did it.
Like I got a chance to hear every week at church, and hearing at church and over the microphone and over the music and stuff like that, that's one thing. You got her right here, and it's essentially just for you, and it's only like 4 of us in the room. It's like, yeah, she did that. She was dope, man. We still kind of keep in contact and talk about stuff. She's still doing her fitness thing with the girls that was here doing fitness. She went to one of their classes.
Oh, that's what's up.
It was dope, man. I'm glad to see her doing good things. She was doing that acting. She was doing a play. Now I want to say, I can't remember what the name of that play was, but she was talking about it while she was here. And man, they had her in this makeup.
Is it the granny one?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Man, she was looking Latrice Pace.
Yeah,
That's her
Pace.
name. Oh, yeah, it's Latrice Pace. It's one of the Anointed Pace sisters that we had on the show. She's one of the babies under LaShawn, who did the LaShawn did dang, what's the thing? I need to go to my YouTube real quick because I know the LaShawn got one of the super popular gospel song out that everybody know. I'm going to it because it's on my playlist, and I was listening to the playlist and didn't even know it was her sister until she said something.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I know I've been changed. Yeah.
Oh, that's old school right there.
Yeah, that's that one. But yeah, that's they family. They out there, they killing the game. But yeah, I'm glad Latrice came through and she did her thing, and like I said, we keep bringing it, man. We keep bringing it. You know,
7-10.
Yes, sir. What's our next video?
Yeah.
Okay,
Johnny.
I guess the thing that's popping in my.
She was so good. We wanted to play her again.
Said it's so nice. Got to bring it back twice.
Bring it back.
So another, like, I don't want to hear another grown man say yes. Like,
Yeah, you can't do that.
What?
Inappropriate.
Like, we got to fight. Like, we just instantly had to fight. I'm probably not gonna say nothing to you. Like, it's just gonna happen. Like, you can't be on the phone. It don't even matter who you're talking to. Yeah. Wait.
Like,
Bruh.
Derek J can say it. Roland Martin can say it. Magic Johnson's son can say it. That's about it. That's about it. Just right out of hand. Just right out of hand. Hold on. Hey, as a grown man, you're in complete violation if you are in the Beehive, Rihanna's Navy, or if you're a Barb.
and you know what? And that still holds true. And hey, it was funny because Kevin Hart last night said something about
was that Al Horford?
No, he said LaMarcus Aldridge was a platinum member of the Beehive.
I do remember that. He did, yeah.
I was like, why he do that? I was like, that's definitely a man law violation. You can't do that. Like, as cold as Beyonce is, as soon as you say, yeah, I'm in the Beehive, it's a man law violation. And you know, I be thinking about stuff like that. Like I was just talking to I don't know, did you see it? Did you see the show the other day? In the beginning, I was telling him about this dude who committed a man law violation when he waved to me.
Oh yeah. Oh, with the fingers.
Yeah, and he hit me
the
with
spirit finger.
He hit me with
you
like
can't,
this,
yeah.
and I was just like, first off, you two violations. Because first off, you can't wave with your hand too close to your face. Like it gotta be far.
Yeah. Spirit fingers ain't gonna work.
And your fingers can't move and be close to like when you wave. All of those things are violations. Like you can't look at me from the side and be like, yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
Hey man, I ain't been back up there since.
Yeah, I bet.
Look, I got into an argument with somebody over men popping their bubble gum.
I never heard a man pop a bubble gum, man.
I had a problem with
your
that.
mouth, but you can't like
it had to be an accident. Like you can't be over there. Like, I got a problem with
You talking about blowing a bubble or just popping it?
No, just blowing bubbles, like blowing it out your mouth.
Okay.
Purposely making the.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it anyway, but definitely I ain't not no man doing it.
I think a Nunu from
ATL.
From ATL, like, how she was chewing gum, like that's how the dude.
But you know what?
Gum. I was like, hey man,
she's so fine. I don't even care.
It's a girl though.
It's a girl.
Yeah, but I don't like it sound anyways though.
But just imagine if you out with your guy.
No. I'm gonna be like,
you would
man,
say
hey.
something.
I'm like, bro, you spit that out. Man. Come on, man.
Like you like what are you doing?
That's just like somebody trying to talk to you and they smack their lip before they start speaking. You be like, whoa, man, whoa, bro.
Did that, we would have a problem.
Yeah, I can't.
We have a problem. Hey, I told Julian this is worth repeating. This actually came up on the show when we was talking about man law violations. I never forget this. I was hooping and this guy like in the middle of the game. He's like, hold on, time out. He dug in his pocket and put on some chapstick. and it was like, all right, we ready. And I'm like, whoa. You
Okay, first off,
why did you have to get your lips ready to hoop?
Yeah,
why you got chapstick in your pocket right now?
That's the last thing you worried about.
And then you turn around and you talking about you gonna call a timeout so you can put on some chapstick. Man, I'll beat you.
and everybody else, so y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see that. Y'all just gonna keep shooting threes.
Like, okay, we really stopped play for this. It wasn't nobody having to tie their shoe, tie up your shorts, or nothing like that. Dude, you just dug in your pocket and pulled out.
He stopped the whole thing, just put chapstick on his lip.
Yeah.
I don't even know what could be going through his head when he done that.
We ain't been on the same team since.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
What we got next? Yeah.
We look at women. We look at women all day. I live in Atlanta. We look at women. It's a whole bunch of women out there. I look at booties. I look at big booties. I look at small booties. I look at ugly booties and flat booties. I look at breasts when they out. And these are things that you don't want to have to lie about. But at the same time, you don't want your significant other to feel a certain kind of way about that. Help the guys out with that real quick, because I don't want the guys to get in trouble by looking at booties, because it's kind of a magnetic pull that women's body part got to dudes' eyes, and they can't help it. So help out the ladies, help out the dudes real quick.
Funny that clip was in there, considering what just left up out of here. I'm just saying, like, in real life. And y'all single, so I know y'all looked.
Yeah, I almost hit my drink on.
Twice.
I looked. Julian almost got his Russell Simmons on.
He was an arm length away, though.
Well, not during the picture.
Oh, yeah.
I felt where his arm was.
Yeah.
I didn't try the old school slide down, if that's what y'all wondering. I didn't try to.
He's like, it just happened to brush.
He feeling the tattoos like it's Braille. Calm down, Julian.
Hey, look. So, it's funny. It's funny nowadays, because we are in Atlanta, and it is like it's a lot
plethora of booties.
It's booties everywhere, and so, like, I'll tell y'all, because when it's that time for y'all, hey man, you just gonna have to break her on in. Like, hey baby. You see that?
Like, you just gonna have to start noticing other booties. Just be like, look.
Because as soon as you start sneaking, it ain't gonna work. But here's like what we had to do was, you have to find out which one of her cousins allows, or one of her family members is cool with her dude looking at booties, and then bring up the conversation. That's how that had to happen. That's how it worked for me. And so I had to negotiate. I negotiated a 3-second look. Mm-hmm. That's how it started. A 3-second look, because she used to didn't like for me to look at any booties. She just, I don't know why she thought that was just going to stop. I'm a dude. I'm going to look. I ain't going to touch.
Why you look at the chat?
I saw it move. But 3 seconds. I negotiated a full 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay, I'm back. And so, yeah, you straight. You get a good chance to go ahead and register it, and then you good. But what dudes be messing up, they be acting like they tying their shoes and drop something, or checking their phone and being like, oh shoot, I don't want to drop phone real quick.
Yeah, the checking the phone trick almost could look perverted though. Like, oh, am I trying
like
to
take
a picture? Of? Yeah, like am I trying to get a snap of this?
Stacy said, just save the trouble and point them out to your man. Hey, shout out to Stacy.
Shout out to Stacy. Let me hit this love.
Let me send a whole bunch of love.
Shout out to Stacy.
Where is it? It is.
Hey, Stacy bowl with us on Fridays, and she do be pointing out booties every now and then.
Stacy, you are the MVP.
Cheers to Stacy.
Cheers to Stacy.
She is on it.
Diddly.
He tried to get you.
he almost got it. He almost splattered that whole screen.
He almost got me, man.
Hey, look, well, yeah. Looking at them booties, man. It just happened, man. It just happens. But now she don't even get mad at it no more because she knows so many.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just a look.
Like I was telling him in the we stopped at the grocery store. I could go to the grocery store by myself. None. All old people. Mm-hmm. All old people. I go with her, or we go to the movies. They all naked.
Yeah.
They all naked, falling out. And I just be like, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you can't get a second look.
No, you don't.
You just got your 3 seconds, that's it.
3 seconds.
And that's it.
You gotta lock it in them 3 seconds.
So you gotta mentally picture it after that.
3 seconds.
Okay.
That's it. Now, what we got on the next?
Oh, Autumn, hey,
Azima, yeah. Some booties even surprising when it's they nice. Yeah, I get it. Argue with me. How would you do that?
They be like, well, there's a lot of profanity. They use a lot of profanity, like.
Oh yeah.
Most of the arguments like why or B with the capital B. They sometimes in the argument, but me it's hard for me to keep up. So yes, it's just actually they kind of make noise. Okay. So when they argue, they just make noise at the same time. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And see that like all of this stuff is fascinating. And so like if I was to see it, I would know like if I was being offensive and somebody signed to me like. You need to, and because usually what people learn, the first things that people learn when they learn a new language, regardless of what it is the bad stuff. They learn the bad stuff. All right, so look, I mean, if y'all don't know what we were talking about at that time, we were talking about. I asked her a question about. The deaf community and when they argue, because it's not. I mean, they argue, they get mad about stuff just like anybody else. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story when I get done talking about this. And so I told her like to show me what you would do if you was mad at somebody, but she was such a happy person. She was such a happy person that she had a hard time being fake mad for a minute, and so. Like I said, that was one of those things where, like it was real interesting interviewing her, cause she's deaf. She was deaf. She started, she lost her hearing when she was 13, so she got a chance to hear languages and stuff like that, and hear words and stuff. So that's why she was able to speak a little bit. But at the same time, she was pretty much deaf. Funny thing is when we came to the studio. I'm not gonna say who was in here when who it was. Were you hearing that when she was in? Okay. Okay. So it was a particular radio personality that was in here, and when she came in, he was like, "Dang!" I could see he was looking at her, and and he was like, excuse me, young lady, whatever. And she didn't turn around. And he was like, excuse me. And she didn't turn around. I was like, oh man, she's deaf, He was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to disrespect you. And she was like, you don't have to talk loud like that. Like,
yeah.
It's okay. And then it just made me realize, like, that's the reason for this show, because it was a lot of people that, I mean, you don't have interaction, with the deaf community, because if you're not around them or if you don't hang with them like that, then, or if they're not in your family, you just don't interact, and so you do stuff like that, and I was just like, okay, now that completely validated why she was in here and why we had the show. I mean, it was interesting for me. I had a good time.
I actually saw deaf people argue. I mean, like
It was intense.
Man, they were in the car. They were going at it, and you could tell they were mad at each other because they were just. I mean, they were just. I was like, yeah, somebody finna be sleeping on the couch tonight.
It was back and forth. Somebody said they got a jungle. That's
talking about Booty.
Yeah,
that's JR.
Yeah, just seeing them sign real fast and whatnot. He'd be like,
yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, but she was dope though. It was a part of it that almost made me feel like I was struggling a little bit in this game because she had a couple master's degrees and had written 4 books. And I was like, wait, I'm about to go write me a book and go back to school. Like I was on that. Like I need to go back to school. All right, so what else we got?
That's when that direct deposit hit.
Well, look, when your girl get your phone and Pornhub still up. Hey.
Hey man, that face. I don't know. That face was when I was in Hong Kong when I took that picture. That was one of the caption this segments that Julian and I were doing when he came in, and I don't know where that face came from, man. I don't even remember what I was looking at. But I had made a meme of that picture, and there was one episode of Scandal when Melly decided not to shave her wolf. And she had told Fitz that it was like 1976 down there. I was like, that's the face you make when your girl tell you that it's 1976 down there. It's a full bush.
That's cold.
Hey man, that caption this was hilarious. That whole thing was hilarious. And have you ever been caught looking at porn? I'm talking about like by a girl or by your parents, brother or sister, anything like that.
Nope. Why you turn to him? Somebody been caught, huh? He gonna spit all that juice out.
It happened.
You got caught.
I got caught. I mean, it wasn't like I was trying to hide it, but I didn't tell him I was doing it. It was on my computer. And like when you come into my house, I had a desk right there and a computer. The computer went to sleep. It was the day before, and I just hadn't thought about it. I came in the house and put the coat on the chair, and the chair happened to hit the tray. I got a wireless mouse, and then the screen popped up. I was like, oh.
Oh. You always close out when you finish.
Something happened.
He fell right to sleep. He fell asleep.
Something happened.
He fell right to sleep. He fell right sleep. He fell asleep.
That's just about that.
No, man, you gotta make sure everything you already doing is kind of sneaky, man. Everything gotta be done and closed
really
and finished, and
somebody said that's
I mean, in a way.
Hey, Moby, somebody said that's where Left Hand Rookie came from.
Yeah.
Shots.
Yeah, that's real shots.
Hey, now you know what? When I looked at him, I had thought about when they was kids over my uncle's house.
We didn't get caught though. We didn't get caught that time.
It was just.
It was close call.
Well, it was just in the because Mom ever said something about it.
No,
the VCR.
Yeah, it was in the VCR. This how old this was.
Yeah,
it was in the VCR. And the problem was we had took the tape out my uncle's room, and his bedroom was in the back of the apartment. We was watching in the living room, came into the living room, and there's no warning, because he had a key. So he just walked right in. And it was like, ooh, now how we going to get this tape back in the room?
How'd you get it back in there?
Man, we had to wait. Had to wait it out. But the bad part is, No, VCRs had the timer, so we had to put the tape back where it was.
Yeah, back at 54 seconds.
So now we try to watch something else and rewind the tape back to 0.
And the thing is about VHS, if you try to do it at night, you couldn't because it's so loud.
It's loud.
Yeah. You like, damn, you gonna wake mama up.
These fools was watching Hot Chocolate.
Booty Talk 6.
Oh shit!
He was ordering pay-per-view. He had a black box.
No, man, I couldn't do it.
Well, we got in trouble because that bill was $246.
Man, I couldn't do it, man. We did have a satellite though. We had a satellite. If you position it just right, you can like see shadows. You couldn't actually see.
He had this special card.
You can get Showtime.
The one that worked for 2 weeks.
Well, I used to watch HBO Real Sex though. That was about close as I had.
Taxi cab. Taxi cab confessions.
No, I ain't never. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it used to be a little bit on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else we got now? We got 2 more.
Y'all know about that contour?
Yeah. Oh, that's that.
Make it the way they make their face up. I call it construction.
It changed it.
I call it construction. It's a girl on Instagram changing her whole face to Rihanna.
What's she start off?
It's on Instagram. Huh?
No. She went from her to Rihanna.
I'm trying to tell you, man, that contour is amazing, bro. They will construct their face. They use all kind of cement, nails, glue, Lego block.
Permanent or just
no, it ain't permanent. It's just they good. It just make your face look like they can build a face. You can build a face.
Look, what type of wizardry is
I'm
this?
trying to tell you. They contoured the I-85 bridge together. That's why I got. That's why I got put up so quick. That's a makeup job.
6 weeks. Shoot.
Jack went off.
He said you could build.
Jack went off on that one.
Hey man, that was hilarious, man. That fool said Lego blocks, and he said when I was like, well, he turned her face to Rihanna. I was like, where she start off at?
Her?
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I tell you I don't like that. I don't like all that that Instagram, all that stuff they be doing now, man. They don't be looking like they be looking.
Photoshop is amazing.
Yeah, photoshopping and all that.
Photoshop, filters, all of that stuff. And then, like, I know you showed us a little screenshot the other day.
Oh man.
And it was just like, see, this is why I need to go back.
This is why I'm not.
Hey man, because it's like you can't tell.
Yeah.
You can't tell. So it's like with the contour, you can change your whole face. So like the manly features that some of these women or dudes might have or women might have, they change, they soften it up. And so
you be like, nah, bruh.
That's why it's like it's a particular talk show host that people still don't know about because they tall.
Yeah.
Who I think
and their shoulders real
probably
wide.
So yeah, probably so. She like she could dunk and she fell not too long ago. But yeah.
Yeah, old dude over here.
But yeah, she was. You know what? As a matter of fact, the only thing that made me realize that she wasn't is because she was on an episode of Martin back in the day. Before she was what she is now, she was on an episode of Martin. When Martin was trying to, I think the one with Tommy Davidson was on there or something like that, or he couldn't Stan wouldn't get him a pass to get in, and it was somebody else and her that got in. The same name. She was tall, and I was just like, oh, okay, well this is who she was. I watched it a couple times, and it was her, and so you get a pass. This is before the money actually kicked in and started doing that extra stuff.
Yeah. They mess themselves up when they do that.
But man, when I tell you, man, that was dude was hilarious. Like I went to the Atlanta Comedy Theater and I saw him perform a couple times, and I was like, hey man, and this was probably about I had done 2 shows,
And I was like, hey, you know, I got a show, man. I want you to come on. I got a show. I want you to come on. And been talking to him about coming on because we go. This is where we go. And he's like, yeah, man, come on. Just never made it happen. And then he came through, and you know, he was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
He's doing big things too now. Like, it seems like everybody that's done been on the show been doing big things, and I feel good right now. I ain't taking no credit because I feel like they would do it. They was gonna be doing it anyway. But I'm glad that was a stop on the way.
Yeah.
Like, I can be like, hey, yeah, he was on the show at one point. Yeah, back in the day, you know, when he was when she was, you know.
Or they be saying the same thing about you. Yeah, I was on your show, man.
Hey, so that's the plan. That sound like one of those indirects that I used to give back in the day. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
But no, I'm sticking to this one for sure. You know, we got one more. What's the last one we got on this docket? Hey man.
Yeah, that was New Orleans.
That's
New Orleans.
That's probably one of my favorite clips, man. Cause outside of Julian and Pops and my family, the people that was blood, y'all the closest thing. Y'all was the closest thing that I got, man, to family, and you know Twine in here as well. I mean, y'all was representing, man. Y'all had the shirts on, man. We had a good time down there, and we was
all through there with them 710s on.
I'll tell you the funny thing about it. The funny thing about the whole situation was everybody didn't want to wear it at one point, and then when we got out and people started coming up and talking to us about, hey, what's the shirt? What's the shirts?
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into these fools was like, hey man, he got a nationally syndicated radio.
Yeah, they went off. They went off on that one. But for y'all that's listening, that it's when he said we didn't want to wear it. Well, certain point didn't want to wear it. It ain't that he's saying like we didn't support them. It's just that when we have this thing that we do every year. We have a fellas trip we go on every year, and we have this competition to where who has the best fit. Like each night, everybody have a little. Everybody have a little time with like Friday night. I mean, like when we get off the plane, everybody want to see who has the best fit on the coming in fit, and then Friday night you have a fit, Saturday night you have a fit. So that's what he meant when he said, you know, about the not want to wear it, because that's what we do. We just like to have fun, and we just make it, you know. Yeah, it's all in love.
He wanted to put on a pearl button butterfly collar.
Yeah.
With 2 buttons undone.
And some Jamaican sandals.
And some 32 Slim Wranglers. Euro cut.
The one that the only thing that fit in your pocket is your credit card. No keys. Nobody can wear. Can't nobody have no keys.
Shout out to the Killer. Anyway, nah, man, but it was all love. It was good, man. I think that was the first time in a long time that we had all been back together.
Yeah.
And you know, we had a guilt trip, one of our friends in the coming, but you know, he made the trip.
Oh yeah. Man, drove all the way down there.
Hey, when I'm talking about it was the ultimate guilt trip, like we had got to a restaurant and it was 5 of us.
That was
table,
dirty.
And then we took a picture. We pulled up another chair.
Put a drink.
An empty chair. It was like, hey man, your seat ready.
We put a drink in front of the chair.
Wish you was here. The
next day.
Food showed up.
Drove on down?
Yeah, it was a 7-hour trip. 6.5. 6.5, 7 hours. 6.5 hour trip. He shot down that next day.
He's like, hey.
Shout out to Dino.
Hey, he was on the show. He was on the show before.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Look, that was man. This has been. I got 5 minutes left, man. This has been a hell of a year, man. We've been doing. I feel like we've been putting on pretty good shows, man, and I'm just excited to see where we go from here. I was telling him, like, it's been interesting to see like the growth of it. Like the Instagram followers hadn't grown like that, but the interaction has.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you know, I sit at the house and I get an email pop up talking about, hey, I'd like to come on your show. And, you know, it was a long time where I was having to reach out to people trying to book people and gather up guests and stuff like that. And now to have people reaching out like, hey, I want to come on your show. I like what you're doing. Can I, you know, do this and do that? I'm like, we've got to be doing something right. Yes, and it's all been positive. You know, we ain't out here trying to make nobody look bad and on no gossip or no tabloid type stuff, which, you know, everybody that come here, they leave with a smile on their face. Right, like, she's already posted something on the show, on Twitter already, about great interview with 17 to Slickville and whatnot. So, I'm proud. I'm glad that you came on and you've been doing your thing, Mailman, and you know you make this thing a whole lot easier for me because, like I said, just knowing you for almost 20 years like we have, I mean that makes everything a whole lot easier. So I can say stuff and you know I ain't even got to explain nothing. You already know where I'm at. Same thing with Julian, man. I'm glad you came on in town. Like I called him about 3 weeks ago and was like, hey, Julian, man. I got my first anniversary show, man. I'd like for you to come on, and he was like, all right. Yeah. It wasn't no. Now, granted,
that's a true brother, man.
He found some bomb ass ticket prices, but it was just he wasn't even like, oh man, I'm gonna have to see.
Let me see
this and that, He was like, all right, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm glad that he here. Like. All of this stuff mean a lot to me, and it's just dope, man. Like
before you let it out, I'd like to say, man, I appreciate you letting me be a part of it, you know, of the growth of it and everything. And I want y'all to know this man is a hard worker, man. I mean, we talk about it all the time. I mean, 2 hours trying to put on a 2-hour show. You got to think about all the material that you got to put together for a 2-hour show, and that's even if somebody don't show up, or if they do show up. I mean, just to talk to somebody for 2 hours, you got to be pretty good to be able to hold down to something like that. But like I said, he worked hard, he dedicated, and like I said, I'm just proud that I'm been able to be a part of it. Like I said, ever since he told me about it, I was like, yo, I'm there. I mean, even if I'm not here, I'm gonna call in. You know, I'm gonna make sure that I'm a part of it because you know I support everything that my boys do and everything because I know that we all positive guys and. Like I said, I just glad to be a part of it, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Proud of you, man.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Just seeing the growth. I know I'm your little brother. And how much time we got? I know we got a couple minutes I need. But I see everything you do. You know, you've probably been the best role model that anybody could ask for. Anything you put your mind to, you succeed. You got a great following, great big brother. I always tell you, I'm proud to be Jason's little brother. People call me Jason. I turn like it's my name. And it's because you give me something to talk about. You give me something to be proud of. You motivate me to be a better person. Just by doing what you do, it's inspirational. Like, I see the hard work. I see the dedication. And I told you a long time ago when I had the sweater on when you was hooping at the championship game. I had a shirt that said Jason's little brother on it. And didn't care.
Right.
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's what's up, man.
He better than you. But I tell it all the time, man. Like, I love you. I'm proud of you. And, you know, keep doing your thing. Keep sharing this. Keep making it grow. And I'll be there to support you the whole way, man.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, like I said, y'all been making it easy, man. And to everybody in the chat room that share the feed, that comment, that like stuff. Hey, none of this stuff is looked over or taken for granted. Like, I appreciate every last one of y'all. I mean, 2 hours, even if it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever, or for the whole show, any amount of time that y'all spend just kicking it with me and watching and the clicks or whatever, all of that stuff means something to me. It might not mean nothing to anybody else, but it means something to me. And like I said, I do appreciate all of it. And we're going to continue to try to, bring great shows, great guests, I hope that you continue to be entertained. I hope this be the quickest 2 hours that you had ever spent, while you, looking at a tablet or phone or a computer screen or whatever, because I know it always feel like it goes by for us. And so, like I said, man, I thank everybody. I love all y'all, man. We about to get out of here so we can get some sleep, and I got to make sure my brother get back so he can get back to Chicago tomorrow, and Mailman to work and me to work as well. And I want to thank you, Net, Jack, the whole Instinct Radio family and staff for all that y'all do, man. Y'all also appreciate it as well. Behind the scenes, y'all hold it down, and y'all make this easy as well. And I thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
The best.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy, man. We out, man.
7-10.
1 year. We in these
7-10.
Hey!
Hey!
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.